Hello, my name is Jennifer Sabourin and I am joining you today with the HAB Activities Board and our YouTube channel. And so today I am going to talk about coloring. Just some colored pencils, some paper. You can have it without any type thing, blank paper. I have an Alice in Wonderland book that you can color along with the story that it tells you. Got it at Ollie's for $1.99, so they've got some pretty good cheap deals. I also went ahead and I printed off some from the computer and a website. This one actually, so Sexual Assault Awareness Month is April. Domestic Violence Awareness Month is in October. And Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month is in February. And so with Sexual Assault Awareness Month, I went ahead and got on the National Sexual Assault Resource Center. They've got some different printouts for every year. This one obviously says Believe Survivors. Your voice has power, making sure that folks know that if they experience sexual violence, that your voice does have power. And then obviously ask for consent is a very important one that a lot of people need to remember when it comes to being in relationships and having healthy relationships is asking for consent. So consent is voluntary, it's revocable, it is enthusiastic, it is clear and concise, and it's not coerced. So I want to make sure, ask for consent is that one. One I'm going to work on today is Believe and Support Survivors. And so my main color I'm going to start off with is teal. As I mentioned, I do just have some colored pencils. I have a basic 24 pack. Even if you have 8 or so, maybe it's 3 or 4 colored pencils you find in a drawer. Crayons obviously work, markers work. So I'm gonna go ahead and color on my ribbon. Some people like to go and make a outline around the edges, while others work in a pattern. Maybe they make it all the same direction. I think it's really just anything that you are relaxing what you're used to. You might have learned a technique when we were in kindergarten, because they say that everything important that you need to know was learned in kindergarten. I just kind of go on my edges. At the same time, it doesn't matter if you're in the lines or not. Some people are a little more picky than others. I'm not really into shading and such, but you can definitely add some color shades here and there. And so my ribbon's going to be teal, and kind of also in the support of survivors and dating violence. I'm going to go ahead and make a purple flower with this one. There's also ones I have that have just different shapes. This one has a lot of flowers in the background that allow you to color. But the big important piece is to believe survivors when it comes to dating violence, domestic violence, stalking, sexual harassment, anything related to Title IX. But, a way to take a break from classroom work, studies, is, just to take a break and walk away and maybe it's coloring, maybe it's reading for you. But I'm going to color a little bit today. So go ahead and pause this. So now that you have unpause the video to continue on. Hopefully you took some minutes, and maybe it's an hour or so, but maybe a couple minutes to work on your project a little bit, your drawing, taking that break. And so just as I'm finishing up one of mine that I had been working on that addresses and says Believe Survivors for Sexual Assault Awareness. There's my finished product. So Believe Survivors in Spanish. They have a variety of different, as I mentioned, on the National Sexual Assault Resource Center page that you can print off. But it is important, no matter what the language is, to believe survivors and support survivors and have conversations related to Title IX and sexual assault and dating, domestic violence and things like that. So I hope that you were able to find something, whether it was Alice in Wonderland or a book that you might have lying around, but found something to color, to relax and kind of let go and get your mind free of some of those studies that you have been working on. So thanks again, and thanks for joining us.